Sarah, police arrested 40-year-old Jason Perez. Perez is not the alleged shooter who is still on the loose. And the judge did raise Perez's bond to $1 million, saying the shooting he was involved in could have taken a turn for the worst. 40-year-old Jason Perez of Waterbury faced a judge Friday afternoon for his involvement in Wednesday night's incident along Chase Parkway, across from the on-ramp to I-84. Waterbury police say a Naugatuck and Wolcott police officer who are in a violent crime task force were serving an arrest warrant for a person involved in a Wolcott shooting 2 weeks ago. The person they were looking for was not Perez. They say the officers felt as if they were being followed by a black Audi, so they started to leave the area. Shortly after, someone in the black Audi fired 4 to 6 shots in the direction of the officer's car, one of the bullets striking the Naugatuck officer's right shoulder and chest area, even with their bulletproof vest on. Waterbury Police Chief Fernando Spagnolo emphasizing there has been 5 police officers shot in the last 2 months.
The frightening part about this particular incident is that bullet found its way, from the back panel to where the shoulder strap was.
The injured officer was released from the hospital and is recovering well.
It definitely highlights the dangers that our officers face out there. It reminds us what they're up there against.
Police announcing Friday Perez turned himself in. He was in the car with the shooter that night. His attorney making this argument for Perez in court.
He actually gave a lot of information to the police voluntarily about another person who was in the vehicle who was the one who shot at the police officer.
The actual shooter still on the loose. Perez has a long criminal history ranging from drugs to violent crimes dating back to 2002. The arrest warrant explains Perez gave a ride to a man that day who frequents the area for drugs. The man tells Perez to follow the officer's car because they found it suspicious, and the man whips out a gun and suddenly shoots. Perez states he was not aware the man was going to shoot. Now, police say they do expect more arrests to be made, especially with the shooter still on the loose. Perez is due back in court in 2 weeks. I'm live in Waterbury. Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.